So I just wanted to make a quick video of the differences that I've spotted from 7.1 to 8.0. I'm probably not going to see all of them, so if you've spotted ones that I haven't, just comment down below. So the first ones are related to the maps. So I found that the Maps app likes to stay on the top, which I like that also by default. So when you press well, the music was already there, but if you press something like the web browser or going back to the music, they always default to the bottom, whereas the Maps defaults to the top. I think that's new in 8.0. I could be wrong. The next thing about the Maps that I really like, instead of clicking on places and then you'd click on chargers and then click on the Tesla tab unless it was already selected, you just click here, this little lightning bolt, and then it'll show you the closest superchargers. So you can just click on anyone and you're set to go. And then you can cancel and just get that real estate back. The next thing that I've found is that in the media player, I have some gripes with it. Some people also have some gripes with it. I have a very large 64 gigabyte USB stick with a lot of songs. In 7.1, within seconds it would be up and running. Sometimes if I just reset the screen, it would take maybe like 30 seconds or a minute. With 8.0, sometimes it's taking 5 to 10 minutes, and that's not that big of an issue, but sometimes you forget about it and then all of a sudden your music just starts playing. So that's kind of annoying. The next thing that I don't like about the media player is that this section here I find very confusing. I don't know how to navigate between it. Like, I don't know what recent and favorites does. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's just me. But I've also found that 8.0 has cleared all my favorites for some reason. I have to go back and add them all. So that's kind of annoying. Finally, moving to the instrument panel here, something that I've noticed is the car status takes over the left side of the screen, kind of like the parking sensors when you're getting close to a wall or something. So if I was to put the car in neutral and my seatbelt is not on, it would display on the left side telling you that, hey, your seatbelt's not on. Or if there's a passenger also that had the same thing. And you'll be able to see in the autopilot portion of this video, I took off my seatbelt on the highway for a quick second to demonstrate this. But what I didn't know was that it also lowers the speed of autopilot. That's probably because of when I think he was German guy, took his seatbelt off and jumped in the back of the car, and he posted it on YouTube. And those are the restrictions that Tesla is probably referring to. So I never knew about that because I never really take off my seatbelt. I always have it on. So I'll show you that portion of the video. So just a few things that I've noticed different with the autopilot now on this version is, first of all, the cars are now angled. So you see if there's a turn coming up, the cars on the left of my car or right will be angled. So hopefully we'll see that here in the turn. So now you can see that the car's angle. And another thing, yeah, the warning to keep your hands on the wheel, it encompasses the borders of the instrument panel, which is really cool. They flash a couple of times, and then I'm sure the audio warning will come up as well. But I haven't let the audio warning come up that much because I don't want to get into a crash or have it slow down on me. Another thing I've noticed is the immediate car status takes over the left-hand side of the screen. So basically, let's say if there's a passenger or myself that take off our seatbelt, like I'll take it off just for a split second here, it'll take over the screen and say that the seatbelt is now off. And I didn't even notice that the cruise control will reduce the speed if the driver's seatbelt comes off, because I've never had the seatbelt off while have any function on. One last thing here to help out Bjorn. I saw his video today about the sharing data, and I don't think this applies to Canada and the States. It only applies to Europe. So if you're in Europe and you'd like to share your data with Tesla, just go to the controls settings tab and then safety and security, and you should have a share data here, and it'll be defaulted to off. Just turn it on. So I hope you like this video. Please comment below if you found anything that is different from 7.1 to 8.0 that I haven't found, and thanks for watching.